In a dimly lit laboratory, shelves lined with wire cages housed lively rodents. Among them scurried two curious residents, Remy the rat, his sleek tail curling behind him, and Mina the mouse, flicking her smaller tail as she darted among wood shavings. Remy was always hot, it seemed. The thermostat felt stifling to him on most days, and he'd often flatten himself across the cool metal floor of his cage, tail stretched out. Mina, meanwhile, would sometimes curl up in a tight ball, tail tucked beneath her, shivering even when others didn't seem to notice the chill. One afternoon, the laboratory technician, Dr. Forbes, wheeled in a cart with instruments and paused by Remy and Mina's enclosure. Today's experiment was non-invasive. A thermal camera would observe their activity. As Dr. Forbes set things up, Remy nudged Mina. "Ever wonder why we have such odd tails?" he whispered. Mina twitched her nose. "Mine gets cold all the time. I wish it were fluffier." When the test began, colors bloomed on the screen. Remy's tail glowed a warm yellow at its base and gradually faded to blue at the tip. Mina's, finer and more delicate, flickered in splotches of orange and green. Dr. Forbes took notes. "Fascinating," she murmured. "Rats and mice both use their tails to control their body temperature, but it works differently for each." Remy and Mina listened as she spoke to her assistant. "Rats have larger, more vascularized tails. When they get hot, blood flows into the tail, carrying heat away from the core and releasing it into the air. It's like having a built-in radiator." Remy, feeling clever, stretched his tail even longer. "Cool, huh?" he whispered. Mina tried as well. "But I heard we mice use our tails too. Just not as much," she said, looking down her tiny length of tail. Dr. Forbes continued, "Mice tails are useful, but proportionally smaller, so they don't lose as much heat that way. When it's cold, both rats and mice can restrict blood flow to their tails to conserve warmth, almost like using a faucet." Mina curled closer, new appreciation dawning. "So that's why my tail always gets cold. My body keeps heat for my heart and brain first." At night, Remy dangled his tail over the metal edge, thinking how each part of his body had a purpose. Mina twined hers around her as a blanket. The laboratory lights dimmed, and the thermal camera data blinked away, but the lesson remained. For rats and mice, even a slender, hairless tail is a finely tuned thermostat, a hidden tool for survival in a world of fluctuating temperatures.